there, everybody. This is Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the newest game from Leader Games. This is Ahoy! You can get a good sense right away that it's from Leader because you see that distinctive art of Kyle Farron. This one is designed by Greg Loring Albright. Looks like 2 to 4 players, between 45 to 75 minutes. A game of seafaring and smuggling. You are smugglers and soldiers on the high seas. Each round, you'll roll and place dice to take the unique actions of your faction, control regions and deliver cargo to gain fame and win the game. You can play as the Bluefin Squadron, a company of sharks and their toothy friends who keep order with shot and sword. The Mollusk Union, an alliance of undersea creatures and their loyal comrades who fight to reclaim their home. Or the Smugglers. There's 2 different smuggler factions here. Maverick captains who run blockades to deliver cargo to those with the most need, or coin. Explore the seas, grow your crew. All right, well, let's take a look inside the box. See if we can get a little bit more of a sense of what the game's about, or at least just look at the components. All right, here we see our table of contents, the front of our rule book. All right, so we'll just take a quick look at this. It's the overview, which we kind of already talked about a little bit. Then we've got our game set up here with an example of the table setup. This one is for a 3-player game. And then your faction setup. Playing the game. Ahoy is played over a series of rounds until someone wins at the end of a round. In a round, players take 1 turn at a time, starting with the first player. And on the first round, the Bluefin Squadron takes the first turn. It says on your turn, you could take various actions. Most of the time, you'll take an action by putting an action die onto a die slot on your player board, but a few actions don't require that. They talk to you about your player board and how you place dice, and then ending rounds. When the round ends, score fame from control regions, and then clean up. They talk more about that. Here are the different actions. 2 actions that require placing a die. They talk about the rules behind those. So here, let's look at the common actions. You can sail. There's a tailwind there. Cannons, repair, moving, exploring, battling. And then you have different types of terrain, what happens with damage, your crew. And then they talk about the specifics of the different factions here, it looks like. All right. And some fine print and appendix. Also looks like for each of the different factions, you've got a little pocket guide. Gives you a little bit of a background on how your different factions are going to work. Some stickers for the comrade tokens. We've got some cardboard components here. Some nice little, I'm assuming these are coins. Good quality cardboard there. Here are our player boards. These are dual layered. Seem nice quality. So here's the Bluefin Squadron, which it has your different actions here that you can do. Different dice placement spots. And also nicely a little bit for your setup here as well, along with kind of a list of your components. All right, so we've got these for the different, here's a smuggler. There's the Mollusk Union. The second smuggler. And then our fame tracker. The game ends if anyone has 30 plus fame. And a market as well. Here's the setup for 2 players. All right, let's take a look at our tiles. Looks like there's a place to place a die there. These are dual layered as well. That's the back. So the different types of terrain on there and symbols that I'm assuming are going to affect movement, but that's just an assumption because what I know about the game is what you've just seen. So I know what you know so far. We've got some acrylic cubes. I'm not going to necessarily take those out. We've got some D6s that are maybe a little smaller than standard D6s. Actually, these are of different sizes too. These gray and yellow ones are a little bit, well, maybe these smaller ones actually go on these terrain tiles. That's going to be my guess. Yeah, it looks like those fit in there, but I'm betting this does not. And that is correct. Okay, so 2 different sizes. The big ones look like they go on your player boards. The smaller ones look like they go on the actual map pieces. All right. We've got some wooden components here, some of which are going to be stickered at some point. But we've also got some player pieces here, like our ships, look like maybe some shark fins here would be my guess. All right. And some discs that are, as I said, going to be stickered in a moment. The last thing we're going to look at are some cards. Get these kind of back so they don't spill all over the place. All right, let's take a look at these cards. Oh, cards, you're not cooperating with me. I'm going to have to get out the heavy machinery here, our box cutter. Make sure we can get access to these cards. Here we go. All right, so here are the cards. First player, strongholds, patrols. So these are look like some potentially faction-specific cards, they look like to me. Again, I'm not positive, but it sure looks that way. Boy, I do love that art. I'm a sucker for the Kyle Farron art, I have to say. Art in games like Root and Oath. I just do like the look of it. But, of course, art is going to be specific to everyone's taste. All right, well, I am intrigued. I have played a number of other games from Leader Games, and look at that. I did. I missed out on a thing, but I got it. So I am intrigued, looking forward to seeing how this one is going to play out. That is Ahoy! Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.